Hey, everyone. It's Jennifer with DP Addiction Adventures. It's Friday before the big holiday, and I am all decorated out. What do you think? You like the balls on my head? They can flash too, but I didn't want to give anyone, seizures or anything. So, also, bear with me. I was a little bit late because I was looking all over the house for my glasses. I can't find them anywhere. After I tell you about what this week has been up to, you will understand. So if I squint to try to read your chats, please forgive me. But you are important and I want to see what you have to say. Well, welcome. It is Friday Fun with Jen. That means it's the end of the week. That means if you work Monday through Friday, you are done for the week. Done for the week. Thank the Lord. Oh my goodness. I also work next week, Tuesday through Friday, then the new year. And I'm telling you, after the week from HE double hockey sticks this week, I am done. I stick a fork in me, call me home for dinner. I am done. So let's see who's in the house, and then let's talk about this week, and then let's look at how to enhance as we get ready for hashtag blinging in the new year 2024, which we have some amazing sponsors, lots of fun with Tima and Tia and Jennifer. I feel a little bit left out because I'm not a T, but that's okay. It's all right. All right. Hey, Muttnuts. Welcome so much. Good evening, Billy. I'm so glad you're here. Sherry's in the house. Robin, I appreciate the little love that you sent me. I haven't gotten a chance this week to give you a thank you shout out, but I promise I will. Hey, Cheryl. How's it going? Good evening, Sarah. I'm so glad you're here. Amy sending lots and lots of love. Felicia, I'm so glad you're here. Welcome. Hi, Rebecca, Crafting and Crime Daily. You're always in my heart, crafting journey. So sorry. Hey, Bonnie, so good to see you. I hope you're having a great end of your week. Oh, thanks, Billy. You like my light band. I'm so glad you do. Hi, Dawn. Welcome. Vanessa, I'm so glad you're here. Welcome to the madness of diamond painting. It's fantastic. All right, I'm going to turn on a different light so that I can see you guys better. 1 minute here. There we go. Let's forward light instead of up light, hide some of the bags under my eyes. You like my ornament? It's like front and center. It's so cute. I got that from a loving sister in crime. So yes, my ornament. Well, now it doesn't want to look. Now it wants to hide. It's like, oh my goodness, I'm on camera. Oh, hey, Jen. So glad to see you. Lizzie, welcome. So glad you're here, Lizzie. Oh yeah, my Christmas light hat. Merry Christmas, everybody. Muttnuts is resting after a long day. It has another long day again in the next few days. I hear you. It's just that time of year. So what am I working on right now? I am working on from Craftibly, Gnomes in a Snowy Forest. I didn't get much done this week, but I love how it's turning out. I'm adding some extra enhancements and some extra glitter, but Craftibly also gives you some great stuff. I put the link down in the description. So check it out. They just restocked this. Absolutely amazing. So fun. So that is what I'm working on for the hashtag Switch It Up 2023, which is just a way for us to give a shout out to the different companies that we have not had a chance to try yet. We may have them in our stash. We may not have worked on them yet. Also, go check out Chris's Craft Corner. She sent me these lovely, like, look at this turtle. It's purple and then it's blue. It's purple and then it's blue. I was so envious of Rebecca's turtle that I had to get this. And then she has a little 1 pen stand, and she's got multiple stands, but this is just for 1 pen. Then she's got these honeycomb stands right here. And she's got honeycomb stand with a tray, a whole bunch of stuff. So go check her out if you want to check out hashtag Switch It Up 2023. Archer's Arts has a couple good things going on out there as well. So go check them out. All the things, all the things. Hey, Emma, I'm so glad you're here, Emma. It is not a Friday without Emma being here. Welcome, welcome, Emma. Merry, Merry Christmas. Felicia saying Merry Christmas, and she's starting her first day of vacation. Hi, Yolanda. Good to see you. Happy holidays. Rebecca loves the painting, of course. Hi, Lisa and the gang. Thank you so much, Lisa. I love you, girl. Yes, the turtles are fantastic. Oh, and Lisa has been a member for 21 months. Oh my goodness. All right, so if you become a member, you will see backstage some of Little Man's antics, my 15-month-old. You'll get to vote on some of the next paintings for 2024 that I do. You'll be able to see some of the sponsorships, just some cool things behind the scenes. And potentially we have a live every quarter that you'll be invited to. And then there's also some member prizes throughout the year as well. So lots and lots of fun stuff going on there. Okay, so what is happening this week? Okay, Sunday. I left you guys on Friday. And then Sunday happened. Are you guys blinking? It could just be my screen. I just did a computer update and it keeps looking like I'm flashing. So I want to make sure it's just my screen and that I'm not flashing ashing you. So I left you guys Friday. Saturday was normal. Little man was a little bit cranky on Saturday, but then, oh my gosh, Sunday, it was just nonstop. So I took work off on Monday. Halfway through Monday, he continued to have a fever. The fever was more than 24 hours at 103. Nothing would stop it. I was going through flashbacks of Thanksgiving because Thanksgiving was kind of ruined for us. All my time off and my vacation, he was sick. It was nuts. I'm like, we cannot get this kid 100% healthy to actually enjoy life. I think we have paid the daycare provider more with him not being here in daycare than him being at daycare because we have to pay whether he's there or not. So we took him to the ER, right? And they took blood work. They gave him IVs, just a whole bunch of stuff, but they couldn't find out what was wrong. So they sent us home. And hey, Tijuana, so good to see you. Rebecca, my friend. She is a member. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Rebecca. So good to see you. Berta's in the house. Hey, Berta. Oh, I will. Don't worry. I will show my Christmas presents. And so we came home from the ER. He seemed to be doing better after they gave him the IV because he had stopped drinking. He had stopped eating. He wasn't getting any wet diapers. He was just miserable. And he would like flop and just start screaming bloody murder. He did not know we were holding him. He was shifting around. It just seemed like he was in pain. And they couldn't see inside his ears to see if it was an ear infection or not. So we go home. I took Tuesday off My husband was working Tuesday. He works from home. It was about lunchtime, around 1:30, and little man just felt really, really hot. And so I took his temperature again, and even on medication, we're talking about rotation of Tylenol and ibuprofen. He hit 106.5, and I freaked out. I was like, oh my gosh, he was lethargic. He wasn't eating. He wasn't drinking. He was crying in pain. And I'm like, what is going on? So my husband immediately called off work. We hop in the car. We take him back to the ER, and they take us in the back. And we were there from like 2 o'clock to like 9 or 10 that night. They did more blood work. They did a urine sample. They did an ultrasound. We were rotating constantly, still the Tylenol and the ibuprofen, and they couldn't figure out what was wrong. And every time the doctor came in, he was sleeping on my husband. My husband was laying in the hospital bed holding him, and he was sleeping, or he was just staring at the TV. And so he wasn't seeing what we were telling him was happening. Well, finally, right before the ultrasound test, little man starts just screaming in one of his pain episodes. And the doctor finally got to see it and was like, is this what he's been doing? And I'm like, yes, like at least twice an hour for 15 to 20 minutes each time. Like he's inconsolable. We have no idea what's going on. And so they did the ultrasound, and what they thought was happening wasn't what was happening. He was clear of that. But then they saw something else. They saw swollen stomach lymph nodes. Now, all his blood work came back okay, except all the inflammatory markers. And so they're like, that makes sense. He's got inflamed lymph nodes. So they told us, they said this big fancy name for it. And basically, it's the same pain threshold as appendicitis. So he said people come in thinking they have appendicitis, you know, keeled over in pain. They do the ultrasounds, their appendix is fine, but they have this. He's like, so we know what it is now, but the bad news is there's nothing you can do to treat it. Basically, it's fever and pain management using the Tylenol and ibuprofen. So everything we had already been doing. And to make sure that he's hydrated, if he goes another couple days with the fever, to bring him back, to take him to his pediatrician for a follow-up. So my husband took Wednesday off. I went into work, but I wasn't feeling good all day at work. Like I don't know if it was the stress. I don't know what it was. But my digestive system was just crap. And then by the time I got home, it was like I had this stomach bug. I had a couple of those like sandwich crackers. They're like regular club crackers with peanut butter inside. And after I had like 2 or 3 of them, like they came up. Sorry, they just did. And I'm like, great. So now I have the stomach bug. Little man hasn't slept in days. My husband hasn't slept in days. My poor daughter is in the middle of exams, and it's right before Christmas. And we're supposed to host Christmas. And I'm just like, you've got to be kidding me. You've got to be kidding me. We just did this all Thanksgiving for like a week and a half. He's only been well for about a week. He's had the sniffles on and off, and then now this. So he missed Monday through Thursday at daycare. He went for his checkup yesterday. They said that he was doing much better. If he felt up to it, he could go to daycare today. So he did go to daycare today. But now we have to start sleep training all over again, because the last almost full week, we've been holding him in the rocker and falling asleep. Our backs are a mess. My stomach is still a wreck. So in the last 3 days, I've had a meal and a half. I'm just tired. I'm tired. Everyone's getting Amazon gifts this year because I sent my daughter shopping for a few things. But thankfully, I decided I'm going to start focusing though on the things that I can control versus the things I cannot control. Because if I start focusing on everything I can't control, I was having anxiety attacks. And so I don't know, I just was ready. And so what can I control? Well, I can control that I have good friends that I can lean on and vent to and cry to. I can control that I have a bed to sleep in, or at least hold my son and pretend to sleep. I can control that I have a job that gives me flexible, hours, different things like that. Um, it just, yeah. So what can I control? And I'm trying to reframe things. Um, Today we sent him to daycare and I had today off. So I dropped him off at daycare. I came back home. I slept for a bit. I got up. I did some Christmas wrapping. I watched just random shows. Yeah. So I just did that. So you have one of the three, Berta. You've got me. You can always talk to me. So that's that. Now, in the middle of all this, I got a special present that made me cry. And I want to show it to you. And when it came, my husband got really, really excited as well. And he actually put it together for me. And I'm a little embarrassed because, like I said, I just told you everything's getting dumped everywhere. My house is a mess. So, but look at this cute present. I already have it filled. So I showed you I had one of these already, but I was running out of room. So I have two now. Look at this fun present. I am absolutely thrilled with it. And so I can't wait to sit down. I've been working on putting some things away. That's what I did last weekend. As I was finally putting away all of the special drills and reorganizing them and different things like that. And that was just making me super, super happy. So, all right. What have you guys been saying when I told you about my week? I know, Lisa. Poor baby. Poor baby. I posted on my Facebook group one of his pictures. I'll show you guys. That's him crying right now. I forgot to turn off the baby monitor, so I do apologize. But this was him in the ER. So he's like white as that sheet. He had no color. So poor baby. And then after they did the blood work, there's this little thing to cover his IV so he doesn't pull it out. He looks so sad. He's like, oh, mama. He's left all alone to study for exams. And then my daughter, yes, the peanut gallery. She was left all alone to study for her exams, which she kicked butt on, I might add. Yes. So, yes, your poor little nephew. He needs some love, Berta. He needs a hug. I'm just reading. Yes, Robin. Yes, Sarah. I know. Oh, thank you, Yolanda. We don't think it's chronic. It's what we think happened. We were reading it. We think because he got his flu shot and another vaccine on Thursday, there's a rare reaction that the flu shot, when your body's trying to fight it, it goes into your lymph nodes and swells them up, and then you have this condition. So we think that's what happened. Yes, I know, Billy. Isn't that yes. I just needed that. I just needed a little pick me up. So I got this beautiful ornament from one of my sisters. I got the Elizabeth Ward thing, which I'm super excited about. So now I have 2 of them and plenty of storage. So I'm working on how to fit it behind me and get rid of some of the stuff back here. And then my friend Robin sent me a little sparkle. And Tia sent me a little cheesecake because she knows I love some cheesecake. Yeah, Bonnie, it scared the bejesus out of me. I almost peed my pants. I know. Cheryl's the one that introduced me to this storage unit. I'm so sorry. Oh, thank you, Jax. I know. It'll get there. This year, I decided to just give my mom and dad and brother and nephew money and they can get exactly, Jen. It was just Miss Nikki, yes, congrats. She kicked butt. I wish I could show you her report card. It is fantastic. Oh, you want me to show it to them? You want to show? Come on, Peanut Gallery. Come give props. Oh my gosh, this is a rare occasion. She is coming online to show you. Be careful, don't kill yourself. The good stuff. Are you guys ready?
Let's start with my GPA of 4.2.
4.2 because she has almost all honors classes and an AP class.
In my AP class, I got an A- on the exam. Ended with a B+ overall.
And that is awesome.
English, I got an A- in the class, 0.4% off an A.
Woo!
In RAM, I got an A-.
What is RAM?
Robotics, Automation, and Manufacturing.
Woo-hoo!
I was 0.4% off an A. In Algebra 2 Honors, I got an A-.
Woo-hoo!
In Chemistry Honors, A-.
Woo-hoo!
Spanish 2-3, A-.
Woo-hoo! That's accelerated Spanish.
Yeah, so. And then in Intro to Engineering, A-.
Woo-hoo!
So.
She rocked it. We are super excited. And then she had the nerve to go and drop out of English and pick up honors English. What? She's crazy. Hey, Michelle. So good to see you. Sarah says, congratulations to the Peanut Gallery. Awesome job on the good work. Yes. So we are super, super excited. Oh my goodness. So she's awesome. That's on top of soccer, on top of volunteering for youth group, on top of actually being in youth group herself, and just all the things. So she's doing fantastic. And she does that all herself. I don't touch it. So everyone's saying awesome. That's a heavy weighted load. Awesome. Way to go, Lydia. Good job. Go, Lydia. Way to go on the grades. Colleges will be happy to that you have great grades and soccer skills. Yay! So that is what we've been going through. And we're super excited that this year is almost done. Okay, so I'm super excited because blinging in the new year, I am going to be doing tea party. It's like so big. I can't even put it on the screen. It's absolutely fantastic. For hashtag blinging in the new year, you do not need to be doing the tea party. You can do whatever you want to do. It just needs to be a 40 by 40 or equal 80 centimeters. So that could be 30 by 50. It could be, 20 by 60, 10 by 70, whatever you want. And it can be larger than that as well. And so that's what we're asking for. But here is a better picture of it right here. I don't think I'm going to complete it in the month, but I'm going to have fun trying. Now, what I like about this is DP with Sparklers and Tia's Crazy Craft Addictions are hosting with me. So you will get starting, what is this? January? I don't even know. Some host I am, not even knowing what day. Everyone can start January 1st. Excuse me. But I go live on the 5th. And, well, Tia's going to start us off. She goes live on the 3rd. Then I go live on the 5th. And then Tima goes live on the 5th as well. And then it's just going to rotate. Then the 10th and then the 12th, you get a double header. So Wednesday nights and then Fridays are the double headers. And Tima put together a bundle. So they went through and Cheryl helped. Thank you so much, Cheryl. And what I like is there's multiple styles of drills in here. So there's crystal ABs. Absolutely fabulous. There's regular crystal. There's glitters. 2 glitters. There's a pixie dust. And then there's 2 colors of the pearls for squares, ABs. So there's the blue color. And then this is like a orangey color. And then there's a sparklers. So that's the bundle. But what you can do, let me share my screen real quick. This is what I love about Blinging in the New Year, is that we are working on helping you. Jen, I'm currently making DP compact mirrors for Christmas gifts. Who knew, right, Yolanda? Mutnet says, Blinging in the New Year 2025. She's working on DAC at King Path, also working on Ticket to Ride. That's great. That's what I love. You can cross over to multiple things. What I like about Blinging in the New Year is that it helps you learn how to enhance. Like, why would I want to pick a glitter? Why would I want to pick a crystal? Why would I want to pick a pearl for squares? And then slowly dipping in, you can decide moving forward. And so this is, if you go to enhancement suggestions, so here's the DP with Sparklers website. You go to sets and enhancements, and then you can look by companies. And then these are the current enhancements that they have available, meeting in a bundle. So if you want a one click, you can go and click on it, right? So an example, which I'll pull up here, is this is my snowy forest that I'm doing right now. And I could have gone here and I could have clicked add to cart, and it's going to add all of the enhancements in this bundle, which is this area right here, and I can check out. Now you cannot use a coupon for these because they take a lot of time putting the bundle together, but you could cheat and you could go and put each one separately in your cart and then use Bling 10. And that gives you 10% off. And so then I looked at this and I said, which ones did I have? Because I have a lot. Like I just showed you my Elizabeth Ward, right? So which ones did I have? Which ones didn't I have? Where are they suggesting putting them in, which I'll show you in a minute. And then are there other things I want to do, right? Because I've been doing this for a little bit longer than some people. And so they have this attached, right? So I'm going to go back here. If I click on this link to instructions, it takes you to this. And this shows you in the lanterns, which is for color number 17, it's 676. I can replace that, here in the lanterns, I can replace it with the Sparkler Sunshine. And then also for the color number 21, which is 739, I can replace it for Sparkler Sunshine. So this kind of gives you a guide into the different areas that you can change in this photo. I decided, hey, you know what? There's some other things I want to do here. Down here in these branches, I decided to add a little bit more sparkle to it. So I did 924, but then I added another color that I already had as an AB. For the lantern, I actually added some gold to it, some metallic gold in the structure of the lantern. I added some pixie dust up here in this stocking. So you can go out of your way to add a couple things, right? So this is just an example of the gnome painting I'm working on and what I'm doing with it. Okay, so I'm going to get rid of the gnome painting and then we're going to go to the tea party. So here again, I did enhancements. I found the tea party. And then here's a list of all of them. So you can add your own if you want, or you could buy it with a one button click, or you can click on here for the Facebook or for the instructions. Most of them are the entire canvas. So the colors I just showed you would be for the whole canvas, meaning you would replace every single 312 with the pearls for square AB 794. So where the other one, it was just bits and pieces, this one is all of it across the canvas. And then the lanterns are the only area you would replace that 355. I think I'm going to go through based on this and, do I want their dresses to all be glitter, or do I want particular things that they didn't pick out enhanced or not? It's just based on what I have and what I would like. So I wanted to show you that. And this makes it really nice for the brand new person who's enhancing. And we just are asking for 2 extra enhancements beyond what the kit is recommending. So if your kit already has 2 ABs or 2 crystals, you're going to want to add some more to it. All right. So I'm going to stop sharing there. So I'm super excited. Let's see. Bonnie says, I don't get the entire canvas package though, not for my first. Right, Bonnie. You didn't have to, not at all. And some of it, like the gnome, I didn't get the whole one because I had some of them, but also I didn't want some of the others. Like I'm not a huge crystal person. So I like to put a couple crystals throughout, but I'm more of a sparkler metallic person than a crystal person. Mutt Nuts is using a lot of glow drills. Yay! Bonnie is going to do beach vacation for this and Ticket to Ride will be your first bling. Yay! Good job! I'm so excited, Bonnie, to see how it turns out. Jen says, I have to get the enhancement set for Tea Party to do later on because she's doing Springtime Cottage. That's all right. That's awesome. Hey, Chaotic. So good to see you. And what I like about this too is if they decide not to, like, let's say they sell out of the bundles, this is still there. So you can just buy it a la carte and use the Bling 10 or whatever percentage off they currently have going on as well. 1 minute, please. So sorry. Thank you. Thank you. Sarah says, I'm good. I already got my package from Tima plus extra bling because I wanted more. She's doing the astronomer. Oh, Sarah, astronomer is on my wish list. I have not purchased him yet, but beautiful, beautiful. Jen N says, I love glow drills. They are awesome. And I think I'm going to use a few glow drills in the tea party as well. Because I just think like fairies, and I think there's a lot of space for it. We'll see. We'll see what I decide. I also have to kind of figure out, like, feel the canvas. Usually I start going, okay, these kind of things are working. Now I want to feel like what, this feels better. I'm not really liking that. Excuse me. It's not a Friday night unless Jen yawns. All right, so I'm glad about that. I also, these colors are fantastic. Crinkle, crinkle for just a minute. I plan on hitting up. Oh my gosh, I just like made a bigger mess. I should have just held them up. Look at all these colors. Oh my gosh, there's so many. So I plan to use one of these. And what this is it's from Harbor Freight. And then it's all the Harbor Freight storage taken out of the 24 pack and put in here. And this holds like 52. Oh, excuse me. And then you could put this on the front if you wanted. I normally don't like to stick these on here. I just put them underneath so that I can use them later. So usually I'll just put it under here like that. And then I know what storage this is. If I need two different storages, I have this and I have the sticker that comes with it, which I have somewhere here. My desk is a mess. I'll put the little sticker that comes with it as well. I'm also going to be using, these are Rebecca's. I'm using those on my gnome, but Crafts with Crashly has the Blinging in the New Year release sticker sheets. And there is a link down below. Please use. I am one of her affiliates, and that will give you some extra new percentage off if you use the link, so that you'll have more moolah to buy more diamond paintings. All right. Amy says she runs her sticker sheet through her color printer. Muttnut says last year I did a 30 by 40 for the event. This year I stepped up. She's doing a 51 by 71. Michelle says I'm doing Hawaiian Life. Ordered a couple of starter packs from Tima and we'll pick a few from there. New to enhancements. Michelle, the starter packs are fantastic. Sorry for all the crinkle. A minute. They are amazing. And they will be great for your other stuff too. All right. Now they're not going anywhere. They're going to stay there for a minute. Oh, I'm going to stay there for a minute. So I love the starter packs. Absolutely. I remember when she and I talked about starter packs. I want to know from you guys, I know some are new to enhancements, but what is your favorite type of enhancement? Like mine is the sparkler and the metallic. And I think Tima talked about this last week maybe. But like, what is your favorite enhancement strategy? So yes, I'm a metallic girl. I haven't used pixie dust really. I have used a couple in this one right here, but I'm still trying to figure my way around pixie dust. I do really like these quad pearls that she has come out with. Hey, Timo, we're just talking about you. I really like those, but I think it's because they have this metallic feel as well. And I came up with a cool way to store them. So I took these storage units and they fit in the Art Dot containers, the 4 drawers, because remember my Tima inserts, I had the odd design. So it wasn't Tima's fault. It was my fault that I measured wrong. So I was like, what am I going to do with them? So I took these and they're fantastic because they fit in there. These are my quads and I have them labeled. And then I have my pearls in here as well. So I really like that. And these are all my crystals. So I have all my crystals in there and they're all labeled. So yeah, so that's going on there. So that's in this drawer. That's how I'm doing it. Okay, let's see. What else? What else? So I want to know from you, what is your favorite? Glow and ABs. Mutt Nuts loves glow and ABs. Yes, Tima, your ears were burning. How is your trip going? Are you all set up to go live? Robin says that she's new to adding by herself, but really likes metallics too. Oh, we have inserts that fit all drawers now. Yay! But I had already spent like $40 on inserts. So I had to figure out what I ended up doing is, let me show you what I ended up doing. So I had another art dot drawer. So instead, I put my insert in here for the small drawer into the big drawer. I know it doesn't go all the way across, but it helps me a little bit. So it keeps most of them in line. So I didn't actually throw away money. And I don't know why. Some of these, I don't know. They're weird. Anyway, that's what I did. You gotta be creative, people. You gotta be creative. Use what you have. That is how you use your inserts too. Yay, Cheryl! Jen likes pixie dust a lot better than ABs, but also loves crystal. Yay! Cheryl says her strategy is make low lights and shadows. Rashentu pop forward all the other parts. Yes, but sparklers all the way. Sucker for sparklers. Amy's too new. She ordered enhancement packs for her DAC canvas from DP with sparklers, hoping the January event will expose me to other types of drills. Hey, Bella the Beast, so good to see you. You'll have to rewind. I gave an update at the beginning. That works. If you use any containers from a case, they may not fully fit. Yeah, I have to figure out they are art dot containers, but they got mixed in with one or two of the containers from the suitcases. And so I just have to reconfigure. That's all. That's all. I feel like this could also be like a dog color, right? I don't know why. It just kind of feels that way. Feels that way. So, Tima, are you all ready for your live? Are you all set up? How's your camera doing? That was so sharp looking, but it kind of followed you everywhere. Hey, Sue, welcome, welcome. Think of the pixie dust as a satin finish. They shimmer. It's more subtle, but helps move the light. Yeah, I agree, Cheryl. This gnome painting is my first experience. I used a couple pixie dust. But I'm really excited to dive into Tea Party with the pixie dust. And I think I went overboard buying them just to make sure I had some colors to work with. But yes, I am a metallic girl at heart. You look dead tonight. I look dead too. This could be the double header of deadness. We can be like Friday zombie night tonight. December 22nd, is it? I don't even know what day of the week it is. Just decide. Yesterday at work, the turkeys were crazy. They were walking back and forth outside my window at work. And I'm just like, I can't do therapy when there's these big, huge honking turkeys, like literally at like level with your face, walking and giving you the side eye. Like, what the heck are you doing on my property? Get out of my way. I'm the turkey. I'm here. So just like, okay, Mr. Turkey, keep on walking so I can get my job done. You go get your job done. We'll see. We'll see what happens with the turkeys. Well, guys, I know I'm ending a little bit. God, Cindy, so good to see you. Oh, my nuts, you look and feel dead. Well, you can join our party. We can be the deadness party. We could be a band. Woo! Michelle said she had to look at the calendar to check. It was really Friday. I know, Michelle, exactly. All right. Well, I know I still have 10 more minutes, but I'm about ready to pass out myself. And I know Tima is getting ready to go. Jerry probably has her sitting up, propped up with her eyes open with Q-tip with a toothpick, all of that fun stuff. So you guys have a fabulous weekend. Can you ever go overboard with bling? Jen, I love you. That is an awesome saying. Put a can of cranberry sauce in the window. Maybe they would leave you alone. Yes, Billy. I'm going to take some pictures and show you. But before I leave, I want to let you know that my premiere, I still have to videotape it. I've been bad because my son's been sick, but my premiere is Christmas, I believe 10 p.m. Eastern, something like that. And I plan on having like a party of funness. So we're going to talk about like funny Christmas memes. I'm going to show you funny Christmas cartoons I've collected. I have about 100 of them. We're also going to talk about like outrageous laws around the country that we never knew existed, but it is true. It's in the law books. So we're just going to have a good laughing party after we've eaten our large meal, after we've been with family and we just need a break. So I hope to see you over Christmas. And then I will be back next Friday to end the year off with a bang. Maybe I'll bring some chocolate wine. Maybe we'll have a little drinking party. Who knows? But I love you all. Thank you for all your support. You guys have been fantastic. And I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful holiday because truly this community gives more than it takes. And you guys are so worth it. So kick your feet up, take a breath. You guys are amazing and wonderful. I love you all. So until next time, take care. Bye-bye.